What a lovely day! I think you were happy about the good news. The new deal is going to increase so much the family's wealth.
Don't get too excited. We can barely touch the family's money, or at least not yet.
So how did you get it that?
It wasn't easy, my love. When you're in the business world, you have to work really hard in order to achieve your goals.
Too much talking. There is no need for all those explanations. Let's just enjoy the moment.
Yeah, just make a toast in that on there. Marcus,
Yes, madam.
please bring everyone a drink.
Of course. I'll be back in a moment.
Oh, and Marcus, please
Yes,
bring
sir.
me wine instead of champagne, please.
Alright. Is there something you need help with, Mr. Ernst?
No, it's okay. I'm just missing the drink with the amazing of my dad.
Did your mom ask you to do it?
Yes, why don't you trust me?
Of course not, sir. It's just because your mother does it every day.
Very well then, if you excuse me.
Yeah, but this will...
Thanks, Marcus.
You're welcome, madam.
I'd like to make a toast and thank you all for being here, for all my achievements. This new deal plan will open great opportunity for us, for the new deal time. Cheers.
Cheers! Dad, are you okay, Dad? Nicole, call the doctor. Ashley, give me your phone. Dr. Vanderwood, my father is having a breathing attack. Come as fast as you can. I hope he's fine. Hello, Dr. Vanderwood. I'm so glad that you were here. Can you please check my husband? I don't know what happened to him. We were celebrating and then he failed.
Is he taking his medicine every day?
Yes, I always give it to him.
Okay, let me check him.
Doctor, is everything okay?
Not really. I have terrible news for you. His lung are filled with blood, and we don't have time to get him to an ambulance. I'm so sorry. You should spend a few minutes you have with him.
I want you to know that I love you and I will always love you. You will forever be my one and only.
I love you too, man.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel that something's not right.
Of course something is not right. Our father just died.
I know, it all happened so quickly that we couldn't do anything.
It all happened so quickly. What if he said wasn't caused by his illness and someone tried to murder him? Maybe we should call a detective. This way we can know for sure what exactly happened and discover the truth about that. I think that's way too much. Don't you think? I think he just had a heart attack or something. Don't get any crazy ideas.
Actually, I think it's a great idea. This way, everything will be clearer, and Emma, don't be lame. That was perfectly healthy.
Well, I think it's the best for the family and mostly for mom. This way she can come back.
Perfect. I think I know someone. I'm all for it. I will go
morning is not the best time. I just received a call from the lawyer that he's coming to hand down the will of your father.
I think we should all be present to receive the news that our father wants us to leave. Good night, Mrs. Henderson, and the rest of you. First of all, I'm sorry for your father's death. My deepest condolences.
Thank you. Please take a seat.
As you may all know, your father left a will.
My word! What is it? What's wrong? Your father left us a fortune with a new deal he closed the past week. And part of that fortune is distributed to all the family members, according to your father's wishes. How come the Stearns gets more than we do?
Now, don't start fighting for such things. Let's be grateful that he left us something more than just the memories that we had.
Well, I'm not getting it now. I have your father's attention. I'll make sure everyone receives their part according to the will. You may keep this copy. If you excuse me.
Of course. Marcus, please accompany Mr. Benson to the door. Well, if you don't mind, I will be heading upstairs to process all this information.
Of course, Mom. I will escort you.
Thank you, dear.
Terence, I'm going to head out in search of my old good friend. If you will excuse me.
Being a guest.
Can I help you?
Is Mr. Cole here?
Why are you looking for him?
I have a case for him. It's my dad's.
What happened?
He died recently, and we want to know the cause of his death. I think he was murdered.
And the police, did they find something?
We didn't ask for their help. I don't think the police can handle this, since I'm not so sure if what I am assuming is true. It's a private case.
Would you mind giving me your name?
It's Nicole Henderson.
My word, I haven't seen you in ages. Since high school, if I recall.
So, are you up for the task?
You know I never back down from a case. I'll take it. Just give me your address and I will go tomorrow morning.
This is it. I hope you can help us.
Okay, dear. I will do everything I can. Good evening. I received a call from you that you have reasons to suspect that there was a murder with your father's case, and I am here to look for the truth.
Thanks for coming, Mr. Cole. We were really worried that the event was done on purpose for something in particular.
Certainly. We want to know the truth behind this.
We will, my dear. First of all, we need to look for clues. Show me where the events happened, and maybe we can find something that would help us to understand everything.
Good idea. Well, the celebration was around here, and Marcus brought us the drinks, and when my father asked for the toast, he fell to the ground.
Okay, so let me talk with Marcos, because as he brought those drinks, I need to ask him some questions about those drinks.
Of course, he's at the kitchen right now.
Perfect. You can wait me here. It won't last too long. So, you're the famous butler, Marcos.
Yes, sir.
I have some questions about Mrs. Henderson death. Do you have time?
Of course, anything to help this family.
Let's begin. Is it true that you poured the drinks for the family?
Yes.
What did Mrs. Henderson drink the night of the party?
Wine.
And Mr. Henderson was drinking his meds?
Yes, he was. I had instructions of Mrs. Henderson to put the meds on his drinks every day.
So, you're admitting that you killed Mr. Henderson?
Of course not. One of my principles is loyalty. And after all the years I've been here, Mr. Henderson was always kind to me.
So, in that day, do you notice any strange behavior in any one of the members?
Actually, yes. That night, Terrence put the meds on Mr. Henderson's drink. I thought that was weird because I always do it, but according to him, his mother asked him to do it.
I'll talk to Terrence later, but no, you're the main suspect. In this ongoing investigation, I need to come with me to the office.
I got nothing to hide. Let's go.
Just in time. You must be Terrence. I'm Mr. Cole. I'm your father's detective taking the case of the murder. It's a pleasure meeting you. I have some questions for you, Mr. Terrence. Do you have time right now?
Sure, it's about my dad.
Yes. This fine gentleman, Marcus, was telling me that you were the one who put the medicine in your father's drink that night. Am I right?
Yes, I was the one who put the medicine on the rings just as Mama told me to do so.
Where did you grab the medicine from, Mr. Terrence?
From the usual place on the shelf of the kitchen.
How interesting. The next question is for both of you. Does anybody else have access to the medicine of your father on the previous day?
The only one I can think of is Mrs. Henderson.
Very well, gentlemen. I have no further questions for now. May I go and make a few more to Mrs. Henderson?
Of course, she's on her bedroom. Let me talk to her to come.
So, Mrs. Henderson, I just have a couple questions for you.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I understand that your husband had a medical condition. Did he require to take the medicine every day?
Yes, that's correct.
And who was in charge of providing that medicine to him?
Marcus, under my orders. My husband was always busy to remember.
So, you were the only one with the authority to give him the medicine, or there was anybody else to help you?
It's only me. Nobody else knows what amount of each medicine he had to take.
So, you're saying nobody else has the permission to give him the medicine except for Marcus and you?
Yes. Wait, why are you lying?
I just want to get the facts straight.
What kind of person do you think I am, detective?
You were the only one that had access to the medicine. This makes you a suspect.
Why would I do such thing? I really love him.
Sometimes people do things that they think they will never do.
It doesn't make sense. I didn't do anything different than other day.
Mrs. Henderson, earlier this morning I got the liberty to check the medicine and it turns out it wasn't medicine, it was poison.
Whoa, that's not possible. I always do the errand. Wait, last week I asked my daughter to do it for me.
Wait, so you're not the only one in contact with the medicine? Why didn't you mention your daughter before?
Because she only brings the medicine to me, and I'm the only one allowed to give it to him.
Don't you think your daughter will do anything with this?
How you dare to make an accusation about my daughter like that?
Just what we've been here, ma'am. Tell me if you notice anything different this time than the other times she brings you the medicine.
No, there wasn't. Well, maybe.
What happened?
When I was outside watching the garden, I saw her in the park, picking up some flowers. But that was not unusual.
Well, maybe. I need to talk to your daughter next. Who was it from the tree?
Emma.
Follow me, detective. Right over there is the plant.
Okay, dear. Why you came to the park to grab the medicine from a plant?
I don't know. Mom just told us to do it once in a while.
Okay, that's interesting.
There, detective. There is the plant.
What are you doing, kid?
What's going on? They should be here now. What will happen? I know, this is confusing. I hope they come back soon.
There is nothing to worry about. Be calm, they will get here.
Guys, Emma attacked me. She's the responsible. She tried to run away after she attacked me, but I reached her. And I tied her with a rope that I had in my car, just in case.
What? Why she said that? I don't understand.
Why would you do that? Maybe she did this because of the will that my dad left us. I do believe she did this.
She needs to be punished, but what can we do?
Now I know why she was acting so weird.
We shall call the police. Maybe we will, but we need to talk to her.
In my personal experience, it will not help. I should take her to the police and explain them the situation. They will know what to do.
I think the best to do is to separate the wheel in equal parts.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, why not? Sure.